All right, good morning, good morning, good morning. Audio check, audio check. How's everybody doing? Can you guys hear me? Okay, thank you, Jose. Thank you, thank you. KK, good morning. Panos, good morning. Adam, how are you? Brad, good morning. Gary, how are you? James, good to see you. Khaled, here he is. Happy Friday. Um, Pat, good morning. Steven, good morning, Steven. Omer, good morning. SNK, good morning. Josh, how are you? Nico, good morning. And GED, good to see you, GED. All right, we got about 5 minutes to the cash market open, and let's get this party started. We are going to be looking at a few things here fairly quickly. It's a Friday. YM, what looks like a V recovery against this captain setup and a retest of it in and around Globex. Globex is 33,760, and the market hit target number 2, bounced right back off of it. And as long as the market continue to hold on to 33,805, we should see market that continues to go lower. So that's a retest of the top end of the cloud, and between that and the entry point at the open, we should see a little bit of resistance to this upward move, but ultimately the market is the decider. And if we continue to go higher, anything above 33,729, then the odds are we're going to break out of this range higher in YM. Crude oil hit target number 3, came back in, established a switch trade right here, a captain setup that got retested. And the next target in this equation is target number 4. Target number 4 is quite a distance away. It's 85.59. The odds are we're going to experience a lot of back and fill in this area before we make a move to that level. Globex is 77.68. Russell 2000. A different picture in Russell than what you're seeing, and also in NQ and ES versus what you're seeing in YM. YM is a lot stronger than those two instruments. And we hit that low. We need to break 1916. If that get hit, then we have a one candle reversal, and we can start looking for an attempt at Globex at 1923.8. Right now, the market is extended on the short side. But you know, we've said that before. Being extended, that does not mean it wouldn't extend even further. So we're going to be watching the market on both sides, and paying attention to it. Yeah, gold took a hammer in. They had a switch trade short premium at 1878. Market ran down, came retested with a railroad short at 73.2. Now, this is what's important. This candle, if that candle closes lower to 70.9, that's a short signal. Short signal, and we will be looking for target number 2. ES, similar pattern. You need a break above 40.85. If you break about 40.85, then we will start a rotation to the upside. Phil Lucas, good morning. 40.85 and a quarter. Gold on a daily basis. Let's start look at NQ. So NQ. So they put on a bullish flag, and they broke it. Well, Ultimately, the market is going to do what the market wants to do. And that break at 563.75, now you're hitting target number one. That has to hold. The harmony wave has to hold. And then you need a reversal back to 551.50, so we could have a shot at reversing this pattern and getting up to target number two. Gold. Potentially a second leg of this rotation downward. 1 minute to the cash market open. ES hitting the harmony wave and stabilizing. When we're looking at, we have a 200 NT Rinko reversal here. So the expectation is a run up to 374. Let's call it 375. We put railroad long right here at 336, a switch trade, and the market is moving toward that target. Then the next potential is ultimately Globex is the attractant, and that price is 447. Here it comes, a little bit of selling pressure coming through here. Good morning, Maria. So what we're seeing here is a bit of consolidation. The 200 NT Rinko and the 100 are in sync on the long side, but we're hitting the middle of the range on the 100. So that is an area where you're getting a little bit of distribution. Muhammad, good morning. Good morning. How are you? PC, how are you, sir? Good to see you. Good morning. Longs are in charge this morning. Now, if we break below 58.50, we should be seeing a bit of a retracement. Let's take a look at Top of the hour is big deal, big information, big news. Preliminary consumer sentiment. That's gonna be a big piece of news that's coming up. Top of the hour. So I want to be flat into that, and I want to let the market um, tip its hand before we get involved. You're getting a little bit of a fade here. So what's happening? What's happening is you're getting very close to the Globex band and target number four, and the market is just struggling with this idea of making a run. So we're coming into harmony zone number one, and that harmony zone needs to test wow in order for price action to start continuing on the upside. Good morning, Johnny. How are you? All right, here we go. Here we go. So you're getting some selling pressure here. So like literally they came to that zone to the tick and reversed initially, and now this is the first attempt at zone number two. A strong market would not necessarily behave like this. And what we want to do, the market is disconnected between the 200 and the 100, and what we want to see is how they react to this zone between 323 half to the basically the 310. We're going to spend the first half an hour today literally reading the market. Once the news uh, is released at the top of the hour, uh, we're going to get a reaction because it's a red folder, and then we'll start executing. So if this level does not hold very well, you are going to be looking at a close at 300, and then the market is going to start continuing that move and retesting the lows. Well, yesterday's close, Steven, is the same, pretty much about the same as today's open, which is in and around that Globex area of 448.78. Good morning, Sheila. How are you? Ken, good morning. How are you? All right, so look what just happened here. That's important. That's important. That's a behavior. See how the market hit that level, put a switch trade, came, give us a railroad short, and broke the 336 neck to that whole rotation, establish a new harmony wave long, and hit target number through 3. So that, what is that telling me? It's telling me that right here in and around harmony zone number 2, there's a lot of demand, and it's showing. So now the structure of the market here is stable around that area. So I want to look for pullbacks as a buying opportunity in that type of behavior, as long as we continue to protect 330 and 313. Mm, okay. I mean, and they're moving this price around here a little bit too much for me. Um, I want to see a little bit better stability. You can't break that 330 or the 313. Yeah, we should be we should start seeing, or we would like to see 350 and price stability up at that level. Captain set up short on the 20 NT Rinko. ES. Let's take a look at ES here. ES did a one candle reversal as well. 40.8575. Okay, so they trapped some people here on the short side. Yeah, it's fast. I wanna see more out of this market before I trade it. Switch trade long right here. We should expand higher. We should see more price action higher here. Here it comes. Next target of this rotation is that 400. So pullbacks are buyable. 10 minutes to the top of the hour. Target number 2 is hit in that equation, in that rotation. The 400 is coming up. It just most likely we're going to retrace here a little bit, and then we'll take a look at how the price stabilizes. There's a lot of good signals, to be honest with you, right here. There was a failed captain set up into a switch trade, and that's a signal from 59 to target number 1. Market pulls back, gives us a railroad long into target number 2. So, and we're making higher lows and trapping shorts along the way. So we need to see a pullback, price stability, and I need to be trading after the news is released. You took the railroad. Yeah, that was a pretty one. That was a good one. Right here. Good job, Brad. It's a good way to start the morning. Okay, so we're getting that pullback. I'll tell you one thing, ES is stronger than NQ right now. We're putting a switch trade short right here, okay? Let me see how fast this market just, up 30, 40 points, down 30, 40 points. I think everybody's trying to position themselves for the top of the hour news. So, Steven, the attractant to this price action right now is going to be the open and the close of the close of the prior session and the open of today's session, which is in and around that 448.75. So unless the market really closes 299, we should be migrating toward that level. So market is struggling here, hitting harmony zone number 1 for the second time. Well, actually the third time. So what would constitute a buy in this market? We would like to see a new harmony wave upward after testing this level well again. Right now the market is susceptible for retracement. I mean, they're putting a captain setup long here, which is a good thing to see. Now you need that push into the middle of the range, which is about to happen. And then the retracement's holding, and you're protecting 335. Then we have a shot at getting to 58. Here you go. Yeah, you need more. You need more out of this market. We have news coming up here, so 4 minutes, 4 minutes. Here comes that 58. A pause here, and here it comes. Yeah, so that's what you want to see from a behavioral for a long. I mean, that's encouraging, and we just need to see how the market. The news is going to be a game changer anyway, so I mean, it's going to change the way the market is behaving. But just going into the news, this behavior is bullish. Three minutes. 3 minutes. All right. Yeah. Oh yes, Omer. Yeah, there's going to be another push upward here. Mm, that's interesting. That 344 is going to be very important. That's like a 246 prong captain setup on the 30 in Tirenko. Yeah, I'm not going to be participating in this. I'm just going to be waiting for the news to come up. Let the news come. Yeah. All right, 40 seconds coming up. Yeah, make sure that you are protected coming into news. So the market is retesting here and testing this captain setup, and they put a 6 prong captain setup short on the 30 in Tirenko. There's a lot of things going on here. And here it is. That's interesting. So if the market closes at 299, which we're not too far away from it. Then the 200 and NT and the 100 are in sync on the short side, and we're looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity. Is it good or bad? I mean, the market thinks it's bad so far. Captain set up switch trade. Captain set up switch trade. Yeah, wow. They're protecting the 305. That's interesting. Yeah, still weak. Trading in and around harmony zone number 2. That zone needs to hold for the longs. Wrong data. All right. Here comes the push. Here comes the push. Boom. Yep. They put a switch trade. They put a switch trade premium on ES at 76 and a quarter, right? Damn. I don't know why I didn't take it. 903. Damn, that was a good one. All right, we're going to start looking for entry points. I know, I saw that one too, Omer. All right, now we're going to start playing the game. We are going to start playing this game. So, okay, so what's the idea here? What's the big idea? I'm gonna post my order, post some orders up here just to see how well we're handling price action, or how. Hold on. Okay, so here we go. That is, my orders are coming through well. Here we go. We hit harmony zone number 1. We hit harmony zone number 1. We should expect a push toward that 12. And I want to see a run back up that fails. So we should be getting it right now, or an attempt to add it. Here it comes. Yeah, the fact that, I mean, this is a railroad long too here, so I mean, I'm gonna be patient. But there's a good potential for a short in this market right here. I want to see a new cloud negative and a new harmony wave short. So the market is testing well here on the short side so far against that high of 334. Well, I hope they just don't run it down and leave me hanging. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so we're sitting here. Okay, that's just a bigger test. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey NAD, how are you? All right, let's see here. Let's see. Market is struggling up here. I am gonna take it. Maybe not. Maybe yes, maybe not. Let's see here. Here we go. Went break even, and then my break even got hit. So we hit, what is that? 34 to 27. I'm looking for a bigger move. I'm not looking for small stuff here, but I have to go break even because we don't have a new harmony wave short yet. Yeah, look at that. That's some violent stuff going on here. So harmony zone number 2 is building. Like right here, it really needed to break below the 20. And when it paused, I took my first and then I went break even very quickly. That's not what you want to see happen from the short side. So we made a little bit of money, and the target 74. Wow, wow, that's something. That is something. Pullbacks are buyable in this environment right now against the 327, and I'm gonna get a little bit aggressive with it. I'm gonna put orders out there, and I'm hoping the market gives me a retracement before it takes off. Moshe, good morning, good morning. All right, so we're that one decision that we took. Let's see here. So that decision that we just made right here, the short, a quick one, is 195 minus commission, which is $10 or $8. So about 185. Yeah, I gotta add that to it. One ninety five. 195. Okay, here we go. So it's a pullback, a railroad long. Market is holding on to it. I'm looking for a deeper pullback in order to get to participate. And the next target is going to be that 400. And if that happens, then we're going to start looking for the next target after that. Pullbacks are buyable. Yeah, I had to be very precise on that one, because what you had uh, us hitting harmony zone number 2 once, twice, the third time, then they gave you a switch trade. That's risk reward is not too bad at all, because a break above 42, which is 8 points, will get me out, and then I'm looking for a break below 20, and then a continuation trade that could take us to 250. So I had a risk of 8 for the potential of making a whole lot more. still parking my orders down there and hoping to get a pullback to it. And they're showing a little bit more strength. I may have to cancel it and reevaluate. Yeah, look at that. Boom. See ya. So those orders are not going to get filled. And let's work on the next idea here. All right. The, we're at the bottom end of the Globex band, and the market is just fading here a little bit, but the strength is obvious. I mean, they put another railroad long right here at 400, and I just need a little bit better pullback in order to participate. But the bias is long, pullbacks are buyable. Just kind of keep your eye on that direction. Couple of levels that we need to hold on to. Harmony zone number 1, which is 373 to 363, and the 48 to 339. Okay, switch trade long right here at 404. That price action should push to the 15 as long as we continue to trade above 390. Here it comes. They needed to give us a little bit more than that. Here comes another rotation. We should burst back up right now in the next few seconds here. Huh. Yeah, we don't want to see that. Nope. Yeah, we don't want to see that. So on ES, we're at Globex, by the way, and they just put a captain setup short. So they're pausing. You gotta protect the 388.50. Here it comes again. Yeah, yeah. And we're in and around the whole number, so they're just doing multiple rotations. But we should be able to get to that 10.15 here fairly quickly. Here it comes. Here you go. Yeah, it just went through one more rotation. That's fine. I get it. The market doesn't listen to me 100% of the time exactly the same way that I expect it to, but eventually it listens. That's funny, right? Um, Ashok, I trade in my personal account. I trade in Apex accounts, and you should never follow somebody online without fully understanding what they're doing. This is for entertainment purposes only, and use your own risk discretion in anything that you do because it's your money. And everybody has their own risk tolerance. So you could spend time and understand the methodology and the ideas that we have, but you shouldn't blindly follow anybody for any reason. Learn to fish. Yeah, I see the 70 NT Rinko captain. And that's a big wick, by the way, too. Now, if we get another rotation lower, I may play that game a little bit. Yeah, we're having that formation. We have that formation. Yeah, the market is struggling against the bottom end of the Globex band, which is to be expected. You took the 20 switch. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. All right. If we get one candle reversal here, I'm gonna jump in. Come on. Are you just gonna screw me like that? Jesus. That was it. That was good. I needed that fill. Wow. Yeah, they didn't fill me. I just needed to be parked ahead of it. I needed to be parked ahead of it. Not that was just pretty. Target number 2 hit off of that. That's all right. That's all right. We were in the right in the right place, doing the right thing. You got a piece of it, Adam. Good for you. You had to be fast. I guess I'm not fast enough, huh? No. I mean, I immediately put it out there. It just I have to send limit orders. I can't be sending market orders. You hit the ask. Well, I think you probably needed to sell bid, not the ask. The ask is going to put it on the offer side. So the market has to be ticking up in order for you to get filled. And this is just simply did not do that. Ah, yeah. No, 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 no. Bo- both both sell ask and sell bid are limit orders, but one on the offer side and one on the bid side. So the one on the offer side, you need the market to be upticking in order for you to get filled, and the bid side, if the market is selling off, it's you have a higher chance of actually getting filled. So what happened here? There was a 70 NT Rinko captain set up short, and the market came back here, made this beautiful switch trade right here. That was a beautiful switch trade. And boom, to target number two. And that's why we tried to fade this area, because we're struggling up at the bottom end of this harmony or the Globex band. So, Steven, are you there? Okay. So, a quick explanation of what a railroad is the market has a minimum of two candle run up. I mean, if we're looking for a short railroad, a minimum of two candles run up into the middle of the range that touches this trend line, that dotted trend line. Once it touches it and reverses with a one candle, that makes it a railroad short. How we use it and when we use it and all that good stuff, that takes a little bit of explanation, but that's in essence what the definition of a railroad short is. And the same thing happens on the long side. This is railroad long. This is a railroad short. This is a railroad short. So on and so forth. So the overall structure of the market is long. I mean, from an intraday perspective, railroad equals hitting that moving average. Correct. So now they're about to do the same exact thing. I'll take a shot at it here. Oh no, they're gonna get me. I'm gonna put a stop right here. It's either gonna work very quickly or not. Nope, that's fine. Gonna give it another shot here. Here it comes. Fill me, fill me. Don't get greedy. Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. All right, I'll take that pause right there. I'll take that pause. I'll take that pause. I needed that 75. Okay, another short. Yeah, that's just too noisy right there. That's just too noisy, guys. I'm gonna go and stop myself. Very slow here. Yep, that's fine. I'm just gonna leave this area all alone. I'm gonna leave this area all alone. Yeah, that's just too damn noisy. It's too noisy. So we got short, short, and short. And you just, I don't want to see my short or switch trade become a captain setup. It just, from risk controls, it it takes away the reason for me to be in the trade. So I can't be in three decisions in a matter of 20 points. So I gotta just walk away from that price structure and just leave it alone and let it sort itself out. I mean, here we go, another switch trade. The expectation is to see a burst of energy to 70. And what, they're gonna put another captain setup? Wow. That's that's just noisy. That's so noisy. It's gonna try to resolve itself to the upside, but you got the 400 coming up. Yeah. So the 70 NT Rinko is the high of it is at 425. They gotta protect that one. If we get to 410 and close above it, that's going to start picking up some momentum, and the target will be 425. Hmm. Couldn't close above that 10, huh? Oh shit. Yeah, that's right. I'm getting in short, and I'm gonna add to it all the way up to that high. There's a captain setup, switch trade short on the 70 NT Rinko. I'm gonna get a little bit aggressive here, so just make sure that you're measuring your risk according to your own tolerance. I mean, the high is my stop. Took one off. Let's see if we can get a run up, and I'll add to it. Here we go. We need a break. We need a break. We need a break. Here it comes. Come on, baby. You can do it. You can do it. I know you can. I guess they can't. Damn it. Here we go. 76. I mean, I have target number 2 at 50. I'm just gonna put that target there and see if we can get down there. Here it comes. I'm gonna get out and just try to reload again. So we basically took it around target number 1. I'd like to be a little bit more patient with the market, but we are counter trending in a way, and I just need to be taking my profits a little bit quicker. Yep. $60. Okay. Here we go. Here comes that 50. Just needed to be a little bit more patient. Boom, 50. Target number 2 is hit. And retesting harmony zone number 2. How are we doing, guys? It's 9:45 right now, or close to 9:45. What's the tally up? How is everybody doing so far? Pat plus 70, good. Okay, what else we got going on? KK up 50 points. NQ, look at you. That's a good one. We got to talk about that, Steven. Do you have? Sorry to hear that, Panos. Do you have your orders, open orders, on your screen up? So this way, if you have any open orders, you'll see it very quickly, and then you can make sure that you're all out of it. Oh yeah, well that's when it runs 50 points in less than a minute. You got it right. Well, you clawed out of that one pretty quick, so good for you. Plus 45 on Omer, good deal, good job. Yes, it does. You go on their main website, on Apex website, and they have an actual button there. Let me pull it up for you. You could flatten all trades across the board. And that's a security blanket for you. No, no, it wouldn't. There's a trick to it. There's a trick to it. I'll show you. Okay, so basically what you do here, when you click on that, and immediately right when you do it, right click and reload. And it will show you from pending to processed. And that means that the order went through and it got flattened, and you got flattened. It will literally take seconds. So where we at right now? Where we at right now is we saw the early signs of market weakness in and around a couple of behaviors. One of them is the fact that we started to dig into the bottom end of the Globex band and the market got faded. We saw this trade right here and a 70 NT Rinko short captain setup. And we tried to get that 96 no fill. Then when the market gave us the same behavior here, we played that game a little bit, but it was very choppy. And the market rallied up in that level and got faded, and they gave us a switch trade short, and that's what I got involved into. And obviously the market just had a little bit more noise in it, but it was moving toward that target of 350. Now, what's next? What's next is they really truly, the longs have to defend this price, and if they can't or won't, is you're gonna get 323 and a half as a close. All right. So what we got going on here? What is ES doing? Because ES is very important. ES hit Globex at 98, and it's in the process of selling off. 40.78 and a half is a critical level for ES. And we hit that. Okay, so now rallies become shortable in a more aggressive way. And we're gonna try to look for rallies as a shorting opportunity. So what did the market do in this sequence? It put on a switch trade, a trigger trade, trigger trade, a trigger, 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 trigger. All of it is trigger trades. A lot of trigger trades in this rotation. And you got target number 4 in this sequence is 276 and a half. Muhammad, how are we doing? Joseph, how are we doing? PC, Are you around and how are we doing? PC's not in. Okay. Okay. Khalid, how are we doing? Adam, okay. That's very manageable. Yep, short is the way to go. I'm looking for to get short. I'm looking for rallies to get short into. All right. That's another railroad short. All right, so let's see here. We should be running up a little bit, and we're trying to. They're making a higher low. ES just put a captain setup in a weird way, actually, and we're looking for a run up, and we're gonna look to fade that run up. Ultimately, for this rotation as a whole, the 400 is the stop for it. So we're gonna look in this rotation here for areas to get short into, and managing our risk for a lot less than that big range. But I'm more inclined to go short than long in this environment, or where we at right now. I mean, you see, whenever you start seeing this type of behavior, what is the market telling me? Whenever you make a big move, and that is a big move from over 750, close to 750, all the way down to 250, 500 points, the market's going to go through a bit of digestion. And that's what you're seeing here. You're seeing a lot of this back and forth where a 200 into Rinko does not have much of a follow through. Literally, it's flipping one candle and flipping the next one. So you really have to be very tight with your stops in an environment that looks like this. The trade needs to pretty much start to work, or you start getting out. So for this rotation right here, what's our expectation? My expectation is typically what you see here is a continuation trade toward that 300. But I want to see a bigger move up so I get more space and I can control my risk a little bit better. So if we can come back up to the 347, 357 zone, that will give me a little bit of a room to navigate this. So like right here, they put on a trap for the shorts, okay, which is good because I want the price to be up here in the 50 to the 60 zone. How's Phil doing? How's SNK doing? Johnny, how are you doing? Ashok, how are you doing? NAD, how are you doing? Any trades? All right, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So well, we got to the tick to this harmony zone and we got faded. Okay, that's good. That's good to see. That's what I want to start seeing here. All right, so I mean, okay, what is the market telling me? The market told me that we came up to the harmony zone number one and we got faded. So that's the negative behavior. But the environment is short and we are looking for a behavior and a signal. If this candle that we are in here closes at 318, okay, it didn't, so we don't have to worry about it. Sometimes the best trade, Adam, is to be patient. That's just the best trade right there. Things have to make sense before I jump in. Okay. Here we go again. We're hitting that zone again. I'm trying to play it conservative by waiting for this like a new cloud to shift negative. So I'm not just fading into this zone, which is it's working just fine here, but you know, the risk profile of that is different than the risk profile of when the cloud shifts negative. So I'm, you know, on a Friday, I'm trying to be on the conservative side of playing this game right here. Okay, okay. See that lower high? That's a good thing to see. Now you need a break below 334 half and a cloud shifting negative. Most likely they have to drop it to 25, then a rally back up and a signal. That would be a structure that I can get behind. seems like it here, Adam. Yeah, the market is just mimicking itself right now. It's not doing much of anything. That's fine. We're gonna keep looking. We're gonna keep paying attention. We're gonna keep playing the game. There's definitely a disconnect between the 200 NT wrinkle and the 100. Mm-hmm. See, we're hitting that zone and we're reacting. We're reacting. I mean, we did it once, twice, three times, and every time they pull it, they hit that level, they pull it back up. I mean, here we go. So now we are looking for the rally back up, and we should be getting one soon. Wow. Yeah, I mean yeah. I'm looking for really. It's gonna take one right here, and the stop right there. It's either gonna happen very quickly or not. Here it comes. Here it comes. All right. Good. 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 Come, baby. Come. 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 Thank you. Let's just Quick itty bitty scalp. I don't want to get cute with this market. Didn't want to get cute. They were just teasing me too much, man. I mean, how many times are you gonna come up to this level and just react, and we're just watching it? It was time to make a little bit of money off of it. I mean, it's gonna be probably a bigger trade, but I'll take what I take. It's Friday. Things are really slowing down, huh? Yeah, things are just really got slow and kind of anemic. Yeah, I mean, we're getting a little bit of market getting lively. Just to, yeah, we're almost at the bottom of the hour here. They never stop. Their job is not to stop. Yeah, exactly, MS. No, they don't. They constantly are playing. They are constantly in the market, right? No, we have somebody in our private room just said they never stop, and that's what I was answering. I was like, yeah, no, they never stop. Their job is to trip you, and they're very good at it, right? Yeah, it's sitting here spending a lot of time in this range. The overall structure is short, especially with this one candle reversal. So you're really kind of looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity. Every time we hit this level up here, which is the harmony zone number one, it's just constantly fading and fading and fading. But the key to all of this is actually a break below 300. So as long as we keep bouncing off here, I'm going to look for that short. And then, but I need to see that 300 breaking lower. And here you go. I mean, a switch trade, a railroad, short. I mean, it's just moving in that direction. But there you go. Yeah. Here it comes. So you got to ask yourself a question. I mean, why did they spend that much time playing around here? Because they're trying to trap as many people as possible. That's why. They're building stops, and they're going to take the stops that are more relevant. Good job, Brad. Good job. Good job. That's the way to do it. It's not about what happens in a day, it is what happens over time. Yeah, well, don't feel that much FOMO. That much FOMO, Adam. All right, guys. So this is where we at for the year. Today, the 10th, we're up 395. Um, kind of felt like we read the market accurately. We saw the early turn in the in the reversals, and we didn't get chopped up in the middle of the range. There's one spot where we get chopped up a little bit, but we figured it out very quickly, stepped away, and waited for the market to uh, show better momentum and behavior. So we're up to 16,100 for the year so far, and we had a very nice run up for I think 22 days in a row where we're up money. Sometimes big, sometimes small, sometimes break even. I mean, $90 is a break even when you think about it. But overall, the flow, the equity flow, is hardly any major dips in equity and smooth curve upward. So I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Okay, so what did they just do here? I mean, on ES, they put a captain set up long at 86 and ran it up. Okay. We're still looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity. Where would we, at what point would we change that inclination or bias? Is if you start breaking anywhere above 360. Because you're in essence breaking harmony zone number one and trapping everybody under it. And we're too close, but that happened before. We're too close to that close, and that closes at 298.75. So in the next 15 20 minutes or so, we need to see that close happen. Mm-hmm. Sheila, you're saying waiting for ES to cross 4098. Ah, to the upside? What are you looking to do there? Yeah, I see that switch, and actually, that's a new harmony. Excuse me, a new new harmony wave establishing itself right there. Hey, John, how are you, buddy? John Hidalgo, how are you, man? Long time. Okay. Yeah, that's not a bad spot. We just need a rally, Omer. We need a rally, and we could play that game a little bit. Pat, KK, and Panos. Doing good, John. Doing good, man. We're just playing the game here. Shorting now not working. I mean, shorting here. Well, I mean, it depends all where you're shorting, right? Okay, so there's a natural sequence to ES. It's a natural rhythm, and you will notice the following: that when on the 6 NT Rinko, Sheila, when ES moves in a quiet market, 5 to 7 candles up, the market tends to get faded. So in case, I mean, I'll give you an example. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, market stops on the sixth and reverses. Okay, so that's one. Market 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and stops and reverse. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a 5 and reversing on the 6, but that's a 5. So that's reversal right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and on the 10th. So 5, 7, and 9. That's a quiet market. When you start seeing that type of count on ES, you will understand that that is a quiet market is between 3 to 7. Medium market is between 7 to 13. A fast market is between 13 and above. So we are in a quiet market, and the sequence of shorting an ES is you have to have the 50 NT Rinko in your favor, and then you're getting a sequence of run-ups of 7 to 9 candles, and you get short into them, and that has been fruitful. Well, I mean, it will work. Ask Gary; he'll let you know that that works because he uses the exact same thing that I just talked about. Now, if you pick a delta that way small because you not want to risk any money, or risking very small amount of money, then you're asking the market to make a huge move in order for the price of the option to move in your favor. And then yeah, you're going to struggle with that. But if you're getting a high delta and then you're doing this, you'll find out it's paying because you're very close to parity, but you're going to pay more for that option. So if your options are way out of the money, you have to literally do one thing, which is look for the 50 NT wrinkle and follow that. Yeah, when trading SPX, it's going to be all dependent on what kind of delta you're buying on your option. If you're way further out of the money, then simply you are going to be swing trading ES. And you have to sit through the time and the signal for it to work out. Like give me an example. What's your delta? What's your delta and what's your strike price on the options that you are trying to short or trying to go long, whatever it happened to be? What is an example of an actual strike price in this current market right now that you're trying to get? Hmm. Yeah, so like right here, you're getting a switch trade short, and the expectation is that 300 and lower. Okay, so that has to happen. That has to happen. Yeah, we're doing good, John. We're just trading, making money, growing. Nothing else to do. I mean, they're gonna put another. If they're gonna put another switch trade right here, that's another short. So the short is right here with a stop above 14. We're looking for a run up into 300 and a break to target number 3. Here it comes. Yeah, they're gonna jerk around with that 300 for a little bit, but that's the progression of price so far. And target hit. Target number 3 is hit. I like that double switch trade with lower highs on that rotation. Pat, you took it. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah, don't overstay your welcome, Adam. Make sure that you're pocketing some money. You go and break even, and you're trailing. Obviously, you like to trail anyway, so you're probably already doing that. No, I mean you hit target number three, so yeah. Yeah, we may get a push here past that 300 into middle of the range between target number three and target number four. Target number four is 253. Target number three is where we at right now is 96. The market is just inching toward that move to break that low. The next target Well, I mean, that's going to be an interesting behavior. 274. Then the target after that, from a swing trade perspective, is 264. Then you have all this distance, and there's a lot of empty space right there between 250 into, I mean, as low as you can count. So I mean, if we get that burst of energy lower, I would think the market will try to defend some of this, dead zone that we have here. And it's not like the market is full of momentum right now anyway, right? Uh, Come on. All right, guys. So okay, this is the last roll call. Are we still improving? Who is not? Who is struggling? And I don't want to. I don't mean to out you out. I'm saying that because this way we could. So we could all as a family help. That's why I asked that question. Pat, very nice, Pat. Good work. There's a lot of patience going on right there. There's a lot of patience. About even for the day. Okay. It's a world of difference in how you're handling risk, Adam. A world of difference. And I love the changes that you've made. I love them. You're on the right track. Jose, very nice, very consistent. Very consistent, Jose. Very consistent. Good job, KK. That's okay, Ken. You get in the habit of making money the first, or let's call it making good decisions the first um, hour after the first half an hour is done, between 9 and 10. Just make a habit of doing that and walk away. Just walk away. Don't try to make more trades. Don't try to trade all day long. None of that. You have to build up that habit of winning and winning and winning and winning and walking away. Then once you develop that, then it makes sense for you to increase your time frame of trading, you increase your frequency of trading. So what you're doing is the right thing. Just keep hitting it and walking away. Hit it and walk away. You stick around in that casino, they'll take every bit of the money you got. Walk out of that casino. I hate to use that gambling analogy, but it's true. The longer you stick around, the more of the money they take out of you. Well, I mean, here you go. That's another. See, so what you're seeing is accumulation of signals. The signals are accumulating, and all of them are facing the same direction, and all of them are telling you the same thing. Short, 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 short. Don't get cute. Don't get long. Just get short. Get short. I mean, the market has a distinct personality right now. Well, because I mean, look, there's a lot of noise in this market. A lot of noise. You you have to recognize the type of environment and see even running your trailer is the appropriate decision. You may be simply better off just taking an all out approach, or even better, phase your out in tranches. Like as the market goes down, you're getting out and not waiting for the market to reverse to go out. And here it comes. As we said, it will come. That's what's called reading the market, reading the tape. And Pat jumped back in, man. Oof. Good job, brother. I was happy with what, close to $400 on a Friday, but you guys are just keep going at it, and I love it. Yes. Oh, that's a big one. Good job, Pat. That's a good one, man. That puts a smile on my face. That puts a smile on my face. Good job, Pat. $400 by 6. That's good. That's good. It's not about the money, Adam. It's about making good decisions. So we're coming into the end of the morning session. Good job, Adam. You clawed out of a negative into a positive, and it's a Friday. Ain't nothing wrong with walking away with a little bit of money in your pocket. It doesn't have to be a big day. It just has to be consistent. It has to be doing the same thing exactly the same way every single day. Every single day. Same principles. Do them over and over and over till you become an expert. Till you become a Robin Hood. Yeah. Well, no. No, not today. Not today, Omer. That's definitely not the way. Good job, Pat. Congrats. Keep up the good work. Across the board, thank you guys. I mean, again, you saw the results. I showed it to you multiple times, but we will show it again. And we are right here. We're up 395 for the 10th Friday. And on equity high at 16,100 for the year. And precision is a decision. Always trade in harmony. And we will see you bright and early Monday morning. Good job, everybody. I'll see you on the next one.